Hey guys, so I am in my office today and I wanted to talk to you about the mid-semester crunch. So the mid-semester crunch is when like you're almost there but not quite there yet. It's usually this week, the week before Thanksgiving. And I just wanted to give you a few tips to make sure that you make it to the end since you've already gotten this far. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. First things first, have you even checked your grades? Like some of y'all have not even checked your grades. So look at, whatever learning system that your school uses, Blackboard, Canvas, whatever. Look at your grades. I know sometimes I've spoken with students and they feel like they're kind of scared, to look at their grades. But guys, we are like almost there to the end. You got to look at it. It's already happened. So if you have not already, check your grades. See what's turned in, see what's not turned in, see whatever questions that you have. Check your grades so you know where you stand. And that actually brings me to my next point, missing assignments, which is why you want to check your grades. If you have any missing assignments, if you notice that your professor hasn't even updated your grades, you want to ask questions about that. Of course, be polite, be professional. Hi, professor, I actually did turn in assignment XYZ, but it's not showing up. Maybe you haven't graded it yet. Do I need to resubmit it? I have a question about this assignment. Could I meet with you during your office hours? That's why you want to check your grades, okay? Because sometimes professors do miss things, okay? They're human, but you want to make sure that you catch it before the semester is over or before it's about to be over. This is something else that I have noticed come up in the last several days, especially with students. Make an appointment with the office that you're trying to talk to. Don't just walk in. Don't just assume that they're just sitting there waiting for you because they're most likely not, right? There's other students. So you need to make an appointment. You want to make sure that that person has carved out that set time for you so that you can ask all of your questions so that they could comfortably go through whatever questions that you do have. Don't just walk in. You wouldn't walk into a doctor's office. They tell you to come back and make an appointment, right? So you want to have that same type of information or that same, protocol when you're going into different offices on campus. So make sure that you make an appointment, call. If you can't get through on the phone, send an email. Emails are typically the best way to reach people who work on college campuses. So make sure that you do that. Communication is key. So you want to make sure that you're communicating with whoever it is that you need to communicate with. Is that a student services office on campus? Is that TRIO? Is that student disability services? Is that your professor? Maybe you have some questions about your grades. Is that your academic advisor? Maybe you have some questions about the courses for next semester. Whoever it is, you need to make sure that you are actively communicating. It's not just going to happen. They're not just going to call you. They're not just going to email you. Sometimes that does happen, but don't wait on that. You have to be proactive in your own learning. So if you have any questions, make sure that you ask. If there's something that's preventing you from being your best self, make sure that you communicate that as soon as it happens, because sometimes time gets away from us and it's too late. So you want to make sure that you are communicating. Is that an email? Is that an in-person conversation? Is that a virtual appointment? Whatever it is, make sure that you're doing it. If you have communicated and you haven't heard anything, follow up. Send another email, leave a voicemail, make an appointment to stop by the office. These are things that are really a part of communication. And lastly, take a deep breath. You got to zen yourself sometimes. I know like things are moving really, really, really fast. So take a deep breath. Make sure that you get your bearings. So make sure, that you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Write down what you need to do. Use your planner. Use the notes section on your phone. Take a deep breath, center yourself. Maybe that's through exercising, maybe that's through watching your favorite show, maybe that's through, just sitting down outside and hearing the birds chirping. Whatever that is for you, make sure that you do that during this time because that's what's going to keep you going. Now, I hope this video was helpful for you. Drop down in the comments and let me know, what are you doing during your mid-semester crunch? What typically affects you the most around this time? Check me out over at my blog, dukeanddigsdisability.org, and I'll see you next time. Bye.